On 1 second, I need to get this all set up, and I have my headphones somewhere. Where the hell are they? Oh, there they are. One second. I'll be right back, guys. I have to get my other phone so that I can see and talk to you guys. Hold on. I'm coming. Alrighty. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I just had to run all the way. My house is like 100 yards away from here. I have a garage that's well in my backyard. So I just booked it. So sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath. What's up, Eddie? What's up, Daniel? So this is my new live stream setup. It's my man cave. I can't even fucking breathe right now. While I'm catching my breath from my 200-yard run, this is my man cave. I come up here to work out, watch TV, stuff like that. I have a bar over there. My father-in-law is still using storage over there, but yeah, that is my man cave at this point in time. And yeah, we're good to go. Chris, I'm glad you got the package. Speaking of Chris, everybody, he sent me this. Amen Pure Havane, and he also sent me Pure Shot, as well as what are they? These ones. They're all Zoologist fragrances. This is Zoologist Sloth, Chipmunk, Squid, and Koala. So those are going to be for my next live that I'll be talking about. But today I'm going to be doing some Q&A with you guys. And today's giveaway is going to be a decant of Pure Havane. So for anybody who's been wanting to win that for a while, I'm doing a decant of it. And it's not a decant from this bottle. It is a decant from, I told him I had a decant prior to him sending it to me. And so I'm going to give you guys the ability to try Pure Havane if you haven't tried it. And so in this, I don't know, it's probably going to be about 5 milliliters. I don't remember how much is in it. But Amen Pure Havane is going to be the giveaway today. Still fucking catching my breath. Dude, I mean, I run enough, but I think it was just the fact that it was like a shock. Like I forgot to get my phone so I could see the chat. And I was like, I had to run so far. Because if you can see, my garage is in the middle of the backyard, all the way in the back of nowhere. So anyway, yeah, I painted my entire garage black and gold. As you guys know, I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm a big hockey fan. I'm a bigger hockey fan than I am any of the other sports, but I do watch a lot of the same sports. But my friend his dad is the maintenance crew manager for the Penguins. And so I have over 180 autographs in here. I also have the World Series Red Sox, and all of their autographs, because I'm a big Red Sox fan. I have a baseball of that. I have a autographed Wayne Gretzky puck that I got whenever I went to Edmonton, and when I was younger, and he threw it to me. So I got a lot of really cool stuff. Let me get back to the chat. What's up, Eddie? What's up, Dan? What's up, Chris? What up, Mo? Welcome to Mo's. Which Abercrombie and Fitch fragrance is your favorite? I like Fierce just because it's like a cheaper Percival. First Instinct's good. First Instinct, what is it? Together, I think is the name of it. That's a really good one. It's very similar to like an Invictus fragrance, but I do like that one. Yeah, those would be the ones that I would choose. Fierce Intense is really good, but it's really hard to find. Yeah, but as you can tell, that's the back-to-back poster when we won 2 Stanley Cups in a row. That's the Stanley Cup Champions photo. That is the newspaper for whenever it happened, and then the one after it happened, so 2 different newspapers. And then that is me and my family and my girlfriend, our wife or whatever, at the Penguin game. And I got a lot of other stuff going on in here, but this isn't a sports place. This is a fragrance chat. So what's up, Pat? What's up, Tarek? What's up, DX? Man of the hour. Hey, Randy, hope you have a nice one. Thank you, Newt. I hope you have one too. My weekend does not end until Tuesday because my weekends are Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I work 10-hour days the rest of the week. So, yeah, I still have one more day of the weekend. Are you in some sort of hockey? Somebody said that the other day, that my garage looks like a hockey hall of fame. It took me a while to build this. I wanted to introduce this to you when I first did my lives, but I thought it was better once I started. I was actually waiting for him to get his stuff out of here. Because again, my father-in-law is storing stuff in the other half of my garage, which all of my autographs are behind it. I have a few autographs up there, but for the most part, no. What's up, dudes? Go Giants. Thanks, Eddie. I appreciate it. Pure Havane is gold. Yeah, I know. We're also big hockey fans. Yes, I know. It fell down, but I'm trying to... Jesus Christ! I need to figure out a better setup for this. And I'm sorry if I hurt any of your guys' ears. I need to find a better fucking setup for this shit. And I know you're looking at the floor right now. Let's see. Okay. 1 second. I was trying to pull my jersey out and it grabbed the cord and it threw it at you guys. So, all right. We are back to golden. This is one giant fucking mess. That's not the right way. Now my cord's all wrapped around another cord, inside of another cord, inside of another cord. Okay. There we go. Got the phone. Got it set up. And now I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to show you. This chair was covered in Crosby jerseys, but they fell over. I need to figure out a better way to get this all set up. This is my first time doing it, and I was planning on having about 2 hours to set up, but my wife decided that she wanted to go eat dinner at her parents' house, so I only had about 7 minutes to set up everything. So that kind of blew. So yeah, anyway, back to what I was fucking talking about. So if you guys just joined, the giveaway is going to be of a decant of Pure Havane. I know a lot of people have been asking for it, so everybody give a shout out to Chris in the chat. He sent me this. It is actually the batch code for this is the original release of Pure Havane. They recycle the batch codes after every 10 years, but this is the original release bottle from Pure Havane. But it still smells absolutely amazing, so he must have kept it. He said he kept it in a certain like cooler or something like that, that at a certain degree. But I do have a decant that I got from FragranceNet that I will be giving to you guys as a giveaway. I figured that's enough because usually I do like 4 or 5 decants, but since it's pure Havane, I think that's enough for the giveaway at least. All right, now that all this shit's happening, what's up, dudes? Go Giants, Big Blue. What's up, Luke? Yeah, Giants. You mean baseball? Yeah, they are. They're playing today, aren't they? Or they played today? We are also big hockey fans in Canada. You have not lived until you've driven a Zamboni. I drove a Zamboni. My ex-girlfriend. There's a rink in South Park where I live, and her family was like the management of it, and so I was able to drive the Zamboni. That was pretty fun. Sup, Nigel? Sup, dude? What's up, Cam? How you doing? Thank you for the setup. I appreciate talking good about the setup. I'm going to try to figure out. I had a Pirates blanket and jerseys over the chair, so hopefully I can get this set up a little bit better next time. Are the Mugler fragrances going away? SR 92007, they are already gone. So Pure Havane was discontinued, 2 years ago, along with Pure Malt, which was about a year and a half ago. And then the rest of the line was gone even before that, like Ultra Zest and Pure Tonka, Pure Coffee, Pure Chili, Pure whatever else, Pure Shot. They were all gone. The only ones that survived the scrap is the original, which I still think is actually discontinued, but they had a lot of stock of it, and Amen Ultimate, which I think is also discontinued, but they just have a crap load of stock of it. And I would recommend you guys go pick up Amen Ultimate. It's like $40 or $50, and it smells like cappuccino with aromatics in it. It's really, really nice. What's up, Sun Devil? Thank you very much. I hope your weekend went well as well. Thanks, Luke. NHL 96 helped drive. Yeah, a lot of people got that from NHL 96. I haven't played that game in a while. I actually have a Sega. I mean, it wouldn't be a man cave without a bunch of different consoles. And so I have a Sega. I have my Nintendo Switch. I have my PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2. I got my original Xbox 360 and the Super Nintendo all in here. And I also have NHL 96 in here. Most Muglers have been discontinued for the last couple of years. Yes, that's correct. Except the Alien line. So I said that. I'm going to let you guys know now. So not this coming week, but the following week, I'm probably not going to have any videos. I am going up to my cabin in Seven Springs, which is like a mountain resort around me that has a giant ski slope. And we have a cabin up there. I'm going to be gone for a week, and there is no service up there. So I am going to try to release just a few videos, but I'm probably going to be taking that week off. So not the coming week, the week after. This week coming up right now is going to be my week of discontinueds. So each day I'm going to be reviewing one discontinued, hyped up fragrance, whether it's Pure Havane, Pure Malt. I have a couple other ones, all of them that I picked up in the last month or so. And I'm going to be reviewing those for people who ask about them all the time. And then at the end of the week, I'm going to be doing one large video, going through them very quickly and letting you know all the different alternatives to those fragrances. So this week, I'm going to call it Discontinued Week because every video is going to be about a discontinued fragrance. Again, and then I'll be gone for about a week. So don't miss me too much. Yeah, ASMR, that was funny. Technical difficulties, it's more like personal difficulties. All right, I'm a little bit far behind here, ain't I? What's up, Patrick? Thank you for the cool penguin setup. Go Big Blue 4-1. Speaking of sports, the Steelers lost like 38-3 to the Bills today. And what's funny is Kenny Pickett, the quarterback, had like 390 yards or something like that. And we had 0 touchdowns because of terrible play calling. Never smelled Havane. I'm going to go through Havane. I'm going to go through all of those fragrances once I get to the bottom of the chat and let you guys know what I get from them. I think CH Men Privé is discontinued. It is. And I found a 50 milliliter bottle, $70 at the mall. Worth getting. Yes, it is. CH Men Privé, I don't personally have myself. I have tested it before. I've been looking for a bottle. The first time I went and bought a bottle on Joma Shop, it was canceled. Second time I was going to buy a bottle off of Cole, and he sold it like the next day because he forgot that or didn't know that I wanted to buy it. And now I'm still looking for one. I'm hoping to find it, but yes, it's definitely worth a pickup if you can get it for $70. Um, I am really far behind here, ain't I? Sorry. Is Alien Men any good? No. None of the Alien Men's are worth picking up, in my opinion. Some people say that the original is okay, but yeah. Eddie, if you can help on Privé, I'll buy it off you. Please message me after. I would love to buy that off of you. I need to add it to my collection. Big Blue took London by storm. Awesome game. New York Football Giants. Oh my God. Saquon Barkley. He went to my college, and I went to Penn State. So he absolutely wrecked it today, and the Giants beat the Packers. It was a big shocker, but they're actually not that bad this year. That's for Newt. At least they scored on. Your Lions got a 0. I did. That was a kind of a funny game, but I can't laugh. I mean, I'm a Steelers fan, and we're probably going to be first and second worst teams in the league this year. I think by the end of the year, the Lions will unfortunately be at the bottom with us. Thoughts on Stronger with You Freeze? Is it discontinued? Not that I know of. Stronger with You Freeze, I don't have a bottle. I have every one besides Only in Freeze. And I've tested Freeze, and I just thought it was okay. I thought it was... I didn't test it for a while, and then somebody sent me a decant, and it wasn't one of my normal people that send them to me. And I got it, and I was like, hey, that's okay. But it smells just like you would think. It's like a fresher, Stronger with You. It's nothing out of the box. I mean, it's okay. It's not something I would recommend for somebody to buy. It's not bad. Wait, somebody did tell me it is discontinued. If you know, please put it in the chat. Is it discontinued or not? I see it everywhere, but there's thoughts that it is supposed to be discontinued. I can't tell you that for sure. All right, we're at the bottom of the chat. We're all caught up after that catastrophe. So the first one I'm going to let you guys know about is Pure Havane, which, if you guys don't know, is a tobacco honey sweet fragrance. And I don't even know why I'm spraying this on. I think it's more just for video's sake, but oh my God. So I'm going to let you guys know later in the week. There's definitely fragrances that you can pick up now that are less expensive or more expensive, depending on which one you pick up, that are in the same realm as Pure Havane. You could go the cheap route and get Insurrection 2 Wild by Rayon Tradition, which is $20 or less. And hold on. So, Amen, Pure Havane. You can get Insurrection 2 Wild by by Rayon Tradition, and it's a almost exact clone of Pure Havane. It just, you can tell which one's the richer and better fragrance, which Pure Havane is. It even has this like cherry sweet tobacco in it. It's not, there's no cherry note in it. It just comes off a bit fruity. So when you first spray this on, you get that honey straight off the bat. You get, oh my God, it's so good. I don't even want to talk to you guys about it because it's so good. It's sweet. There's honey. There's that tobacco in it. But the tobacco, it's really light off the opening. As you work your way like 5-10 minutes, the tobacco starts to come up. It's sweet, almost like a pipe tobacco that has a little bit of a fruitiness to it. Oh my God. Whoever gets this decant, you're going to be, if you haven't tried it before, it's amazing. But anyway, Insurrection 2 Wild is pretty much this, just a little bit cheaper. Not as far as price, I'm talking about it as far as the smell is concerned. But it's one of my favorite clones out there. If you want to go the more luxurious route, the one you can tell is the best of the three. I honestly consider Pure Havane the best of the three, but a lot of people over me consider Xerjoff Naxos, which isn't an exact clone or exactly similar to Rayon to Pure Havane, but it is the more luxurious of the two. It has a better smelling tobacco. It has a better smelling honey. It's just they're more natural. They smell better to a lot of people. To me, I personally like Pure Havane better. I don't know. It's more mass appealing to me, even though I love Naxos. I love all three, and I think that you guys should pick either one of them up. Naxos was only like $150 or $140 the other day on Fragrance Buy. But I'm trying to get my hands on as many Muglers as I can, because whenever they were out, my Macy's never had them. I was collecting, but I wasn't looking too far into it, so I never picked any of them up except for Amen Ultimate, which then I ran out of a bottle. Then I got it again, and my wife said, I absolutely love that. You need to find more. Then Chris, I had a conversation with him as to what ones I could buy. And then he sent me Pure Havane, which amazing. Thank you so much, Chris. So I sent him a full bottle of fragrance in return, as well as 4 or 5 decants of niche fragrances, just as a thank you. He told me I didn't have to, but I did anyway. And then I am also looking to get Pure Tonka, because Pure Tonka is like, I have tested it before. It's very similar to, what's it called? Ultimate, but it's more focusing on the tonkas, the vanillas. It still has that like coffee type vibe, but it's really nice. The OG Amen is probably, of all the ones that I'm about to review or talk to you about, is the hardest to smell and say, oh wow, that's really good, really mass appealing. But I do still like it. If you can find it for like under $50, I'd probably recommend it. Outside of that, I wouldn't put it in my top 5, top 6 fragrances out of the Muglers at all. All right, let me get back to the chat real quick. Thanks, Chris. I was going to buy Alien Man. Now I'm not. Yeah, it's not worth it. None of the Alien Mans are. Pretty much, I said in my video this week, it was like the CEO of a Mugler was like, hey guys, we have these really, really exciting fragrances. The bottles are really cool, even though some people don't think they are. The bottles are really cool and they smell amazing. The fragrance community goes nuts over them. And guess what? We're just going to go ahead and, instead of advertising and trying to get more of the general population to get into it, we're going to just discontinue them all. Oh, and then how about this? We're going to come out with a line that is a lot worse, has a terrible name, horrible looking bottles, and they don't smell good. And we're just going to go with that, and then we're going to continuously release new ones. That's pretty much how Mugler's system has been working, and I doubt they'll ever come back with them. But if they do, I really hope they come back with Pure Tonka and Ultra Zest, because those are the ones I want to try the most. What's up, Brian? Azara Poor Home, Poor Homie. I've been saying Poor Homie all the time. I almost called it that. Azara Poor Home's good. I actually do like that. I don't think it's like, how good is it? I would say it's probably like a 7.5 or an 8. It's not like absolutely amazing must-have, but as far as the realm of fragrances, it's definitely worth a pickup. At my local Nordstrom's, they have $40 Alien. I wouldn't buy it. Amen. Pure Havane is a masterpiece. It is. Shout out to Jeff, who gave me a sample of it, and I wanted to buy it right away. Yeah, I wish I would have a bottle of that, but hopefully I can buy one after this. I'm friends on social media with the perfumer of those Mugler fragrances, YVES SAINT. Very nice guy. That's nice. You should tell him to make some more. I mean, seriously. YSLY EDT 2022 worth picking up. It's the same as the original. If it's just lasts about an hour longer, and it smells just a little tad different, but for the regular people, it's just pretty much the same. With that said, I would pick it up because I like the EDT. I think it's one of the best out of the shower fragrances. If you're looking to just have a few in your collection, then I don't think it's worth a pickup. You should pick up L'Homme Parfum or the Live or Eau de Parfum. But if you have like a decent sized collection, I think the EDT is definitely worth picking up. Love that stuff. Yeah, Insurrection 2 Wild is nice. I will get some Mugler now. I need to get one. I got Pure Havane from Chris, and then I got Pure Malt because I was thinking about getting it, and then they had it on Neiman Marcus, but then that turned out to be a sham. So I looked on eBay. As soon as I was talking to Chris, I was like, how much do you want for your Pure Malt? And I looked on eBay, and as soon as I looked on eBay, somebody was selling it for like $89. And so I got really lucky. I bought it. It's real. I checked it out. I smelled it against the decant that I had, so it is definitely the real thing. It is absolutely amazing. I just got lucky, and then I was like, oh, dude, never mind. I just found it. Xerdos Naxos is really good, yes. I'm sad I missed out. Yeah, me too. I think that Pure Havane is more casual. I do agree with that. Pure Havane, even though they're all in the same realm, I do agree Havane is a little bit more of a casual wear. My just an FYI, Pure Malt and Pure Havane, ladies usually do not like them. Um, Pure Malt, a little bit less of a hate from the ladies. I mean, it's usually 50-50 with Pure Malt. But Pure Havane, Naxos, Insurrection 2 Wild, all of those, at least from every single person that I've talked to, that's a woman or a female, I should say, none of them, they either say it's okay or it's kind of like the gentleman line. They're just like, it's not for me. It's more of a personal enjoyment for men, in my opinion, at least. From what I've got from my sister, co-workers, my wife, my daughter, stuff like that. So it's more of a men like it type fragrance. Does Mugler Ultimate smell similar to CH? No, I don't like Jean Paul Gaultier Aviator. CH Men, it does not smell like Mugler Ultimate. Literally smells like cappuccino with some people get like a little bit of a greenness in there. I do get that in the opening. But if you like the smell of cappuccino and aromatics, that's pretty much what it smells like. Picture yourself smelling like a vanilla cappuccino with some like aromatic green notes in the background. It's really nice. There's a fragrance. No, it's not a fragrance called Xerjoff. It is a brand named Xerjoff, a niche designer or a niche house. It's Xerjoff Naxos, or so kind of like Chanel Allure Homme Extreme. It's Xerjoff Naxos, and it does smell like jerk off. Yes. How is the OG Amen? Oh, I already answered that. Amen Ultimate is really nice. I already reviewed Amen Ultimate on my last two lives, so I decided not to do it this time. Boss Bottled Oud worth picking up. Do not ask me about Boss Bottled Oud Newt. That's one of my worst fragrances that I've ever bought. I smelled it and I was like, I don't understand why people even talk about this fragrance. It smells like butt. Like legit, like a spicy woody butthole. I do not like it. Amen Cryptomin smells funky. See, he has Cryptomin as well. He has almost, Chris has almost, I think he has every single one. He even has the Pure Malt Creation, which is like a special edition of the Pure Malt. Yeah. My bottle from Frag buy should come Tuesday since they're Thanksgiving. Oh, nice, Cam. Let me know what you got. It's a shame. Oh, what's up? Oh, I already said hi, Mo. Maybe they will revamp the line. I doubt they will because they're just so stupid. Pick up Zarahoff's signature Poor Homie today. I tried a few of the signatures by Zarahoff. One was Zarahoff Rose, and I absolutely despised it. But I will try the... Oh, you picked it up. I thought you were telling me to pick it up. That's cool. Let me know how it is. I've never tried that one. What was the haul? Yeah, that's what I was asking. Pure Malt's really nice. Pure Malt. Is Insurrection Wild or Insurrection 2 Wild is the Havane clone. It is really nice. All right. Have you tried Azaro Chrome? Yeah, somebody asked me this before. The only Chrome fragrances that I really do enjoy and that I would recommend are Azaro Chrome Aqua, Chrome Extreme, and Chrome Eau de Parfum. Outside of that, I don't really think. I mean, Chrome Legend, I believe it is the one that has tea in it. That's okay. The rest of them, I would never wear personally. Chrome Pure is okay. It's another one of those. This is so good. It doesn't really change that much when you get to the dry down. You get a little bit of a woodiness in there. You also get some like tonka or vanilla. It's really good. I've never actually looked at the notes for Pure Havane because I never had to review it. But I know there's honey. I know there's tobacco. It's sweet. It's absolutely a gorgeous fragrance that it's probably like a 3 or 4 sprayer. I wouldn't overspray this type of fragrance. It's more of a fall and wintertime fragrance, obviously. Definitely a nighttime fragrance, but you can wear it when it's really cold during the day. Overall, it's just a beautiful personal enjoyment fragrance, and I love it. So that's Pure Havane. Again, that is what's going to be the decant winner today. Is going to be a winner of 5 milliliter decant of Pure Havane. And just an FYI, I also, if you haven't won any of my giveaways before, I also throw in a bunch of other shit, so you'll get that too. It's usually like a bunch of samples of different fragrances that I've already tried or I already have. I'm trying to get rid of as many decants as I possibly can because I have so many. And somebody asked me today or yesterday on another social media, hey, how much is your collection worth? And I was like, I never actually paid attention to that. They asked me how much is it worth, not if you sold it, but like just based on retail. And so I know how many bottles I have. It's like 200 and some. I like to stay around 200 so that I don't have too many and that I can still wear them. So I will sell a bunch off just to hover around 200. But I did the math and I just like a rough estimate. And I was like thinking maybe it'd be like 10,000 or something, but it was like 25,000. Like it was like 20,000 plus all of the stuff that I have in my drawers and stuff. I'd probably say 25,000. I mean, that's just a rough estimate. I said I took the amount of bottles I have and I times them by $85, which is probably the average of any of the bottles I have. Even though the average is probably 100, I was just going a little bit lower with 85, and it came to 25, almost 25,000, which is nuts. I was like, holy shit! I should just quit my hobby, sell it all, and buy a car, even though I just bought a car. Chrome Pure smells like suntan lotion to me. There's another fragrance, Soleil Neige by Tom Ford that I tried lately. It smells like suntan lotion. And you know what? Zara Rich Warm Tobacco. Wait, can you not? Is it hard for me to see? Can you guys hear and can you hear me and see me? Please let me know. Okay. Somebody wrote restart. I was just, maybe they were correcting themselves. No, I don't remember what I was Zara Rich Warm Addictive. While it is very nice, it's a nice tobacco scent you can get for like $10, $15. It does have a suntan lotion-y vibe at some points in time. So just an FYI, if you ever want to buy that. It's a really nice fragrance if you're okay with like a tobacco sweet suntan lotion. Somebody told me, I was at Sephora last night. I didn't want to go anywhere last night. Have you ever gotten one of those moods where you're just like, my wife's like, hey, let's go do something. And I was like, bitch, I'm too tired. I worked 67 hours this week. I just want to lay on the couch. I want to watch Hocus Pocus and I want to fall asleep. That's what I wanted to do last night. She's like, no, let's go to Sephora so you can spend your money on me. And I want to get this new Lady Gaga powder. And I'm like, fuck. All right, whatever. And then, so we went out. We went to Sephora. And I was looking at the Juliet Has a Gun fragrances and the replica fragrances because I just bought Coffee Break. And I was looking to buy Autumn Vibes and Jazz Club. And whenever I did, the lady came over who was super talkative. Every time I go there, she's like, did you go to the apothecary and try out to make your own fragrance, all this stuff? And she's like, Beach Walk is the best fragrance ever. And I looked at her and I said, that shit smells like sunscreen. And she's like, there's no need to be rude about it. I was like, I'm not being rude. It just smells like sunscreen. It's nothing that I would ever win. Luke Gonzalez, sorry. I just pick them out of the hat. I know there's been 3 people who have won twice. Outside of that, everybody has been a different winner so far. At least I don't think anybody's won 3 times. At least I don't think. Hey, Randy, I picked up a 50 ml bottle of CHM Privé. Eddie sent me an Instagram message, and I was reading it, and it went away. Now I can't see it until he was talking about the CHM Privé. Let's see. Chrome Pure smells like suntan lotion to me. Oh, and I was like, I said to the lady, I was like, I'm not trying to be mean to you. It just smells like straight up like suntan lotion. I was like, and it's more for women, not for men. I mean, I guess it's unisex, but that's not something that you should be pitching to people, at least in my opinion. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody's comments. I can lean back now. It's so nice. It's so much better than sitting on my back porch with my wife coming in and out of the door every single day. Oh my God, this is so much better. All I do is like right after this live, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to lift some weights. I'm going to watch Game of Thrones on my TV in the corner. I'm going to run on the treadmill for an hour. And then I'm going to go home and I'm going to fall asleep. Let's see. Boss Bottled Oud was part of my upcoming News Parfums Frag haul. Newt, you might like it. I honestly don't have any idea. I just don't like it because it's designer oud, and designer oud is different than niche oud. It just smells like a spicy, woody, synthetic mess, in my opinion. I said it like I did a top 5 worst fragrances I've tried this year, and that was number 1. I do not like it. I know people who do, but if you do not like masculine fragrances, it does not smell like Boss Bottled at all. Like, not even at all. Some people said that it's like Boss Bottled with a little bit of oud in the background. No, it is a shit ton of like, it's like a wet, messy log, and it's not good. It's not good. I remember I sprayed it on one spray, and usually I wear things for days and days and days and days to try to test them out. I wore Sedley for 3 months before I bought it. Boss Bottled Oud I sprayed one time. Me and my wife smelled it. I closed it up, put it back in the box, and contacted FragranceNet in about literally 15 seconds. It was my quickest return purchase I've ever bought. Well, actually, I can't say that. Azaro Decibel, I sprayed that in the air, and I knew I didn't want it. Chrome Pure, smell like something. Oh, I already read that. Somebody deleted their comment because it skipped. Decants are how I travel with fragrances. Yeah, I have little lipstick atomizers that I travel with. They just spin up and down. Dude, you're right about Rich Warm Addictive. I really liked it, and then at certain parts it's meh, not really, and that's like suntan lotion. Yeah, exactly. It's like a suntan lotion mixed with a really nice tobacco fragrance. Sunscreen fragrances suck. I hate Mancera Holidays. That's one I haven't tried. Hey, I forgot I had that. Every time I come onto this, Newt always reminds me that I have Super Chat. Thank you, Newt. Thank you so much. So if you guys don't know, if you're new to my channel, I have Super Chats now. You can also PayPal me if you wanted to get it to me quicker. It's RandonBeaver06. It's Brandon without the B. RandonBeaver06@gmail.com is my PayPal. You can send that to me if you would like. I'm never asking. I'm just letting you guys know. But thank you so much, Newt. Super chats are always welcome. They go straight back into the channel, as does the PayPals. I will just buy a bottle. If you ever want me to buy something, feel free to pitch some money in and let me know exactly what you want me to buy, and I will go out and buy it. I got into the game late. I didn't know much about Mugler. Yeah, that was pretty much me. I didn't know much about Mugler at all. Yeah, steer clear of Beach Walk. In my opinion, I 100% agree with that. The ladies at Ulta are a lot more chill. Yeah, my friend works at Ulta. She's the manager, so I can literally fill up as many decants as I want. So I love them. What fresh fragrances do you recommend that are not sweet or smell marine and salty? Oh, that's an interesting fragrance question. Let's see. I did my fragrance sweet video this week. I also did my video about the freshies that are not sweet, salty, and marine. What fragrances are there that are not fresh, or that are fresh, but they're not sea, salty, or marine? Sedley, Percival, Mont Blanc Legend, Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum, Chrome or Coach Blue, Coach for Men, pretty much the entire Hermes line. I think somebody just said that. Eau Givray is a good one. You have your Ones that I hate, the light blue Oh Intense and that, but I like light blue Sun. Light blue Sun is like the coconut version of it. I would try that, unless you like the light blue Forevers with that rindy grapefruit. Oh, sorry, Newt. I forgot that you wrote something on that. Last 3 times, people didn't write anything. I got the ordered update to exclude Boss Bottled Oud. I trust you. I'm so glad that you trusted me, Newt, because I have talked to 5 other people who have bought Boss Bottled Oud. And I know it's 5 because I had these conversations outside of this, and every one of them despised the fragrance. And there's only like one person I've talked to that actually really liked it. So, yeah. Sorry I missed your comment, Newt. But I'm glad that you trusted me with that. If I ever get it again, Newt, just because you trusted me, if I ever get it at some point in time, just because for my collection, I do need to finish the collection of Boss Bottled, so I probably will end up adding it. I will send you a decant just because you trusted me. Are you going to try Bad Boy Alvin? Bad Boy Gold Fantasy is the exact same fragrance as the Bad Boy original, I believe. It's the same. It's just a repackaged. It's a special edition. The Gold Fantasy is nothing different. It's the exact same fragrance in a different bottle, just repackaged. Kind of like Jean Paul Gaultier, how they repackaged their L'HOMME fragrance. It's not the. It's the same fragrance. But with that said, yes, you do not need. I'm not going to buy Gold Fantasy or anything because it's the exact same thing. DX, I hope that helped answer your question. If you want a big list of them, I would have to have my collection here and go through them and let you know, but I think I gave you like 5 or 6. And those ones would be the ones that I would think are the best. I tried Hugo Boss Oud and I didn't like it as well. Not for me. Yeah, it grossed me out. It's Sun Devil. It's exactly how I thought. It's like it's cringe. It just doesn't smell good. The cringiest part, cringe. I think that's why I just said cringe, because I saw it out of the middle of my corner of my eye. The cringiest part is when the women flirt trying to make a sale. Yeah, the women at my Ulta, except for my friend, are all pretty much like 60 years old, so I don't have to worry about that. Give me your number. I ain't buying Polo Black. Yeah, Polo Black. Oh, you're talking about the Ulta ladies. Jazz Club is really nice stuff. If there was 3 that I could recommend for you guys to buy from the Jazz Club line, Coffee Break is literally your traditional coffee fragrance. It's the one that actually, if you want to smell like coffee and a little bit of like a vanillic sweetness, then get Coffee Break. If you want your nice fall fragrance, go with Autumn Vibes. If you want a even better fall fragrance, then I would go with Jazz Club. Even though Jazz Club can be worn all year round, it is probably the best from the line as far as full fragrances are concerned. I like Coffee Break the best because I wear it almost every morning. Either that or Dior Homme 2020 or one of my other coffee fragrances. I like wearing coffee fragrances when I wake up. Well, I'm happy. Newt, I just want to make sure that you created your account for News Parfums, because me and Hamzat found out the other day that if you don't create an account with News Parfums, the prices are $30 more than what they are if you do have an account with News Parfums. So I hopefully before you purchased all that, you actually created an account like I told everybody to. Anybody who uses News Parfums, create your account first, because they give you $30 off of everything as long as you have an account with them. I didn't know that was a thing before I made my video, but I did comment on that video. Steer clear of beach walk. Yep. 504 lefty agreed. I don't know what that means. My favorite thing to do is push incorrect notes to sale ladies. The one lady that I was just talking about that's crazy at my Sephora, whenever L'HOMME Eau de Parfum came out, she's like, yeah, this is a nice, sweet, like really nice cardamom fragrance. And I was like, you're talking about La Nuit de L'Homme, not L'HOMME. And she's like, no, I'm not. See, it says it on our website. And I was like, yeah, your website's wrong. It's orange and ginger. And she's like, or orange, yeah, orange and ginger or whatever it is. And I was like, that I know for a fact. I'm a fragrance reviewer. I just reviewed it. And she's like, no, it's cardamom. See, it says it right here. I said, I'm not pulling up Fragrantica. If you want to, go ahead. If you want to go to YSL's site, there's no cardamom in it. And she's like, there certainly is. And guess what? It's a patchouli fragrance. It's fully, I said, pretty much every fragrance has patchouli in it. It's not a patchouli fragrance. I said, it's a warm, slightly boozy fragrance that has like a citrus orange in the opening and like a woody oak barrel. And she's like, it's definitely not. I was like, okay, see you later. I'm not spilling my coffee tonight, so I'm being careful with it. Hermes, yeah. Eau de Parfum, one of the only ones I like from the line. Oud Noir by Versace is pretty nice. I do like Oud Noir by Versace. I don't own a bottle. I like it. I don't love it enough to buy a bottle for what the price was when I saw it. Eau de Parfum has excellent fresh. They do have excellent fresh fragrances, but they also have horrible fresh fragrances. It all depends on which ones you pick, which is why they're not super popular. I tried Fico de Amalfi. It's more for women. Mo's trolling the ladies at Ulta. Yep. They're not fragrance enthusiasts like us. I tell them, oh, Percival smells exactly like Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, and they're like, act stupid. They don't know what that is. Yeah, it's funny. Jeff from SoCal Sense went to his Ulta, and they were doing a YSL. There was a YSL rep there. And she's like, do you want to try like our 4 fragrances? It's a line of 4, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, what about Y Live? She's like, that's not a thing. And he's like, yes, it is. And she's like, no, it's not. And he got into like a huge argument with her that it was actually a thing, that Y Live was an actual fragrance. Once they're in over their heads, you're welcome, Newt. They are usually back off some. I'm going to get into, before I finish reading the comments, I want to spray on Amen Pure Malt. If you guys just joined, I'm doing a decant giveaway of Mugler Pure Havane, which I told people before I would never do because I thought that was stupid. But now that one of my subscribers nicely sent me a full bottle of Pure Havane, I'm doing a decant giveaway of it. It's only right. Yeah, I like Pure Malt better than Pure Havane. I like Pure Havane a lot, don't get me wrong, but Pure Malt is just better. It's much better. Not much better. I can't say that because Pure Havane is really nice. It's sweet. It has that DNA. Both of them have the same DNA. So if you smell the two right off the top, you'll know they both smell very similar. And I even remember asking Chris, I said, do they have the same DNA or something? And he said, yeah. So they smell very similar in the opening. After a few minutes, it starts to settle down and you get this nice sweetness. Then you get that malt coming in there, which it's absolutely beautiful. It projects off the skin very nicely. It lasts well over 8 hours. Amen Pure Malt is banging. It's a bang. I can see why people hyped it up so much. I'm really excited to try Pure Tonka just smelling off these two. I think Pure Tonka will be my favorite just based on the notes. I try to avoid Sephora because the ladies are more annoying and hover over you. And also they just let you do your thing. That is correct. Sephora, there's 50 people walking around trying to ask you if you need anything. And Ulta usually just lets me go. Somebody will say, do you need any help? And then they'll walk away because there's only 3 people working. At the barbers is okay, but a little weak. See, I don't like barbershop fragrances that much. But if you're looking for a barbershop fragrance, I can see At the Barbers is a good barbershop fragrance. Tried H24 EDP yesterday and fell in love. I love the EDT. I don't like the EDT at all. That's the thing, is that most people don't like the H24 line. And if you don't like the EDT, you probably won't like the Eau de Parfum because it still has that same funkiness that you get from the Eau de Toilette. With that said, the Eau de Parfum is better and miles better, in my opinion. It's actually to the point where I'm considering letting myself buy a bottle of it. I never thought I would buy a bottle of H24, but the Eau de Parfum is a nice fragrance. And for somebody who liked the Eau de Toilette, it's even better than what I expected. Which discounter is the best of the best? News Parfums, Daniel, is the best of the best. You just have to use your page translator If you do not want to use the page translator, because they have 60% off of prices that are in the United States, you're getting European prices. So you get Sauvage Elixir for $70 when it's $160 in the United States. All the prices are like that. You also get like cool add-ons, like Hamza got a diesel hat. I got a Mugler seashell. You also get new release decants. That's the best of the best of the best for sure, and they get new releases. If you don't want to use that, which I know a lot of people don't, some people have used it, and every person who has took my advice and used News Parfums has jumped right on it and said, thank you so much for telling me about it. It's great. With that said, if you're not looking at that, Fragrance Buy is the best discounter because they get the most stuff in. They have the most new releases, the most discontinued fragrances, and as long as you use your rewards to get free shipping, it's really good prices. Daniel, if you do want to, 8 days ago, you can go onto my videos. And I don't really recommend people watch my videos. I don't care if you go, like, comment, whatever. If you do, it's always a plus. But 8 days ago, I released a video, and people said it was really nice, detailed. I went through every single discounter, let you know what the best parts of them are, and gave you a detailed experience of what to expect. And it's called Tips and Tricks. Go back, it's 8 days ago if you want to watch that. It is very helpful for people who don't know much about discounters. You get charged custom. You do not get charged anything. You get charged a $18 or $17 shipping fee. But for the amount of money that you save on News Parfums, that's pretty much nothing. Again, they have replica for $70. They have Sauvage Elixir for $70. They have European exclusives like Dior Homme Intense for like $60 off what you would normally get it. Or Scandale Parfum, which you can buy that for $70, and then if you don't like it, you can resell it on eBay for $150. It's just ridiculous. And I recommend, if you want to buy on there, to buy 3 or 4 fragrances because it's a one-time shipping charge. And if you're going to pay shipping, you might as well get what you can for it. And it's up to 4 bottles. You get a one-time shipping fee of like $17 to $19. I can't remember what it is. Good morning from rainy Bangkok. Nice. People all around the world. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm really excited. Randy, can you try out Mancera Cola Tonka? I never actually heard that, Hockey. Can you remind me either by emailing me, Hockey or Hacky, emailing me or Instagram messaging me the name of that fragrance? Because I look on iFragrance and I have not seen that on any of the new release things. So I will definitely, that sounds something I would really interested in. Thanks for the heads up. I ordered Cognac Cafe last night. No problem. If you guys don't know, Jensen's, he has that line, Galleria Parfums, and all of their fragrances were like $179. Then they were $125 for a while. Now Galleria Parfums is going out of business, and so every fragrance that he has is $51, and it's a closeout sale. So I recommend getting By the Yuzu Grove if you like fresh fragrances. I recommend getting, what's the other one? Cognac Cafe. It's a really nice cognac coffee fragrance. And I did an entire video detailing, ranking every fragrance that he has. If you guys want to watch that before you buy. But yeah, you should jump on that and get those. Shades of Seduction is also a really nice one. But $51, they're definitely worth that price. I tried Armani Code Parfum, and the dry down reminds me of Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum. I don't get that from it. I can see where you're talking about, but the dry down for me is like a woody iris. But yeah, I can see it. It's fresher and it has that bergamot in it, so I can kind of see where you're coming from. Oh my God. Pure Malt is just absolutely stunning. It is. The longer it sits on your skin, the sweeter and smoother it becomes, and it's beautiful. Thanks for the Margiela recommendations. You are welcome. My Macy's salesperson told me Prada L'Homme was a spicy, woody scent. Well, they know what they're talking about, don't they? Thanks, Randy. I was wondering if Bad Boy Gold Fantasy was... Yeah, it is. I'm glad I can save you some money. It is definitely, if anybody knows, there's Bad Boy Gold Fantasy. It is just a repackaged bottle. Same fragrance. I like the bottle color of Pure Havane better. I like the bottle color of... what is it? Pure Ultimate better. I like the blue. But yes, as far as these two, I don't like the black with brown. I like the brown with brown. It's really cool. Cognac Cafe sold out. I didn't even get to buy it. I have enough of it, so I'm not really worried about it. It actually saves me some money. I honestly don't care if I get Cognac Cafe or not. That would be the only one I would wear outside of Yuzu Grove. So I'll probably buy Yuzu Grove then. I mean, if it's still there. I just bought a bunch of fragrances. I'm trying to save up for a big Tom Ford haul and Creed haul. So I'm trying to not pay any money while we have no new releases coming out. At least for right now, I like to save up my money, especially the monetization money from the ads that I get. I haven't got paid for ads yet because they just started like 2 months ago. But once I do, it'll just go straight into fragrances. And I'm trying to save up as much to either pay for a bunch of new releases at the end of the year, or if there is no new releases, I'll buy Creeds and Tom Fords and do some giveaways for you guys. They have new releases under retail, which is absurd. Who? Patrick, you're welcome, Daniel. Oh, News Parfums is the best. Make sure if you use the site by 3 to... Yeah. Yeah, it's under retail. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just European prices, which it's not like euro to dollars 1 to 1. It's just their prices because they don't have to. The reason that you're paying so much in the United States is because you're paying for the transportation of it and the customs and all of that for them to get it over here, and then they mark it up. It's kind of like hockey jerseys. You can get them from China before they go and get branded by Reebok for like 50, 60 bucks. But if you wait until they come to the United States, you're paying $200. It's kind of like the same thing with that. Not sure what's going to be released though. Yeah, just remind me. Right now it's fine. If you remind me, I'll just keep an eye out for it. Are you a little disheartened that nobody calls out Chaos Fragrances for his... What? Oh no, I'm not disheartened by it. I called him out on my last video. RXL, what's up, RXL? I didn't even realize that was you. So I called him out a few times on my live. I'm not huge into negativity, but when that guy blocks people just because they're giving better prices, and the fact with his Joma Shop stuff and all of that, I'm not really disheartened by it. I just think that people need to be aware that there are better prices out there that he's giving you. He's only giving you the sites that pay him. And if people give you better prices, then he'll either delete your comment and hide you, or he'll block you entirely. Kind of like I'm blocked. It's pretty much a scam. Even though Joma Shop technically has real fragrances, it's the whole shipping date and canceling of orders when people... Like, for instance, when Stronger With You Oud came out, I was going to get it on Fragrance Buy, which it was there, but Joma Shop also released it. And it was like $30 cheaper. So I bought it. And then Fragrance Buys went out of stock, and then Joma Shop canceled mine, so then I had to wait 2 months. Patrick of Flanagan, I reviewed it on my live, Draco's S-Boy. It is a really nice fragrance. If you want to see my review for it, it was 2 lives ago. I don't remember. I don't have it around here, so I don't remember what I said, and I only smelled it that one time because I have a lot of stuff to go through. But it was really nice, actually, but it's really overly priced, and so I don't think I'll end up buying it. But it is good. Don't ever spray ambroxan fragrances or you'd be known as the cologne guy. It depends on what type of ambroxan. Like if you're talking about sauvage, yeah. But there's some fragrances that have ambroxan in them as kind of just like a supporting note. So it's not all ambroxan, but if you're talking about like ambroxan heavy fragrances, yes, I agree with that. Cognac Cafe, yeah. YouTuber fragrances. There is a good one that I tried. The Embrace by Novitus. That one's good. That's a fall and winter fragrance. And then if you like Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche, Novitus Siesta Drive, created by Novitus as well, and in collaboration with Big Beard Business. It is a very similar version of Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche, where it has that lemon cream pie feel, except for it has other citruses in there as well. And it lasts a bit longer. Siesta Drive, I still like the smell of Edition Blanche better, but Siesta Drive is really nice. Jumbo Shop is better for clothes and shoes. Yeah, I could see that happening. My wife buys stuff on there, like purses and whatnot. It took over a month for me to get Lattafa fucker back. Lattafa fucker black. Yeah, that's what happens. Mo asked me the other day. He said, I want to get Luminous Night. And I said, yeah, you should get it. He goes, it's from Joma Shop and it says 1 to 2 weeks. I said, well, you can get it, but you might get canceled or it might be there in a month. And then Mo then said, hey, they changed it to 4 to 5 days. I said, it still means they don't have it and it still might get canceled, but they're just saying that you might get it in 2 or 3 weeks now. So that's the thing that the risk you take with Joma Shop. It probably will get canceled unless it says in stock. Okay, so Pure Malt, it dries down to a lot different than this. So again, they both open up with that DNA. If you guys don't know, a lot of the Pure line by Mugler has the same type of DNA. And if you look, almost all of the bases are the same from what I heard from Chris and then I did my research. These two smell similar in the opening, but once it dries down, that malt really comes out. You get that sweetness coming in there. It has a little bit of a woodiness, but overall it's that malt's kicking in, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. It's sweet, it's smooth, it's not overly like in your face like something like Sauvage Elixir, but it still does project above average. Pure Malt is it's my favorite one. I'm going to claim that now. Pure Malt is my favorite from the Amen line. I didn't try it, except for I tested it like a year or two ago. I finally got this on eBay, and it smells absolutely banging. If you want to get it for a good price, just keep an eye out on eBay, because a lot of times you'll get lucky, and people just post them so they can sell them quickly. But now we are going to get into this. It's Pure Shot, which apparently the name was changed at some point in time. It's more of an aromatic fresh fragrance, if I even have any left in this. Yeah, I do. I thought this was cool. It's like a little mini. I guess they did minis back then too, but it was Pure Shot, and then it was called something else. So this one isn't fantastic, but it's definitely a nice, clean, fresh fragrance. Has a little bit of like a blue aspect in there, some citruses. It's aromatic. It's actually a pretty decent fragrance. I was shocked by this one because I heard bad things about this. Yeah, Pure Shot to Pure Energy. Chris told me that the other day, and I forgot what it was. I wasn't sure if it was Pure Energy to Pure Shot or what it was, but let me see the notes. I'm actually quite interested in this fragrance, and I also want to see what the price is for it. Pure Shot. Well, I guess it's Pure Energy, huh? Pure Energy Mugler. Oh, it got a 4.0. It's aromatic, fresh, spicy, woody, warm, spicy, green, patchouli. That's how it's advertised. It got a 4. And the notes are juniper berries. Okay. So it does have a little bit of that juniper smell in there. It has mint. I can't smell much mint here. I do smell the cardamom. I don't smell the pepper. And then there's sequoia, like sequoia wood. And that's where I'm getting the aromatics from. But the juniper berries is what's providing the sweetness. I thought it was some type of citrus, but it's not coming off super fruity. It's coming off like not smelling like this, so don't get it wrong. But Rochas, yeah, very similar to Rochas actually, because of that juniper in it. Let me see what they compare it to here. This perfume reminds me of itself. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Nobody said the Rochas, but I do get the juniper from the Rochas for sure. But it's more aromatic and it has a little bit more of a woodiness to it. And let me see what it sells for on eBay. Pure Energy Mugler. So Pure Energy right now, 65% full, $79.99. It's on average about $130, $140. I wouldn't buy it for that. It's just your basic. It smells very similar actually to like a mix between Rochas L'Homme and like that Creed Aventus style fragrance, kind of similar to like Coach Up and Road, which I know you guys haven't smelled, but it has that almost ambroxany feel to it. Yeah, it's actually really good. I wouldn't pay for that price. I would still save your money if you're looking to buy a Mugler to get one of these two, Havane or Pure Malt, or even save your money for Pure Tonka. But honestly, the ones that are actually worth the price right now, I would just get Amen Ultimate just to start yourself out and see if you like that DNA. And then the last one we have here is Parfums de Marly Harad. I just bought a full bottle. It'll be here tomorrow. I got it for $150 on, where the heck did I get that from? Oh, eDiscount Perfumes. I saw it on eBay. And if you guys don't know, eDiscount Perfumes is one of the best eBay sites ever. They always have real stuff. They always have discontinued stuff. They always sell it at wholesale. And eDiscount Perfumes had one Harad left, and it was $179 plus $10 in shipping. And I was like, I know they have a website. So what did I do? I went to eDiscount Perfume's website, typed in Harad, and they had one left. So it must have been the same bottle, just selling on both. And it was $151 or 150 some dollars without shipping. And so I saved myself $20 just by going to their website. So I got Harad. I got a 4.2 ounce bottle of it. And I can tell you, so I thought this was number 3 on my list for Parfums de Marly's, but now that I have tried it and I have worn it for about 3 weeks now, I can tell you, I think Harad is my favorite. It has jumped over Ojan. It has jumped over Leighton. So originally my list was, number 1 was Parfums de Marly Wajan or Ojan, which is like a warm cinnamon sticky pie. It's comforting. It has some spice in there and a little bit of vanilla. Really nice fragrance. I thought that was my favorite. Then obviously there's Leighton. It's very, very close. One of my favorites. It has that apple, the aromatics, a little bit of a freshness, warm, blah, blah, blah. But I can tell you, the more and more I wear Harad, the best. It's better than all the other ones. It is absolutely beautiful. It has that tobacco in there for sure, but it's not like overly too mature of a tobacco. It's more of like a sweet tobacco mixed with a bunch of different sweet notes that come across very smooth, almost a little bit creamy. And then again, you get that tobacco that gives you this, it's like a dry tobacco that has a bit of a sweetness to it. If you ever smelled like a really fresh cigar, that is one of those like, or if you went into like a black and mild, if you smelled like a black and mild, that is like a flavored one, that like a vanilla black and mild or something like that. It kind of gives off that vibe, and it is absolutely beautiful. I didn't think that this would be in my number 1, but I can say I think Harad, at least for right now, I would have to wear it for a while, all through the fall, and I might be talking out my ass right now, but I think it jumped over Leighton and it jumped over Ojan at this point in time, at least. I just checked Joma Shop for an Armani shirt, and the first shirt I looked at was available size small and medium only. My mom went to Egypt, and she got me a soccer shirt. And she got it of Mohamed Salah, who is an Egyptian player that plays for Liverpool. She thought he played for the team that I watched, Chelsea, and she got me the rival. He's like a rival to the team that I watch, and it was a 5XL, and their shirts are literally like 5XL for little boys. I put it on and it didn't even fit over my head. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? I wear an extra large. And I'm like, there's absolutely no way that this is a 5XL. But I guess Egyptian sizes are way different. We're talking about shirts now. I guess this is a chat for shirts. German shop has Armani shirts for $50. I have a bunch of Armani t-shirts. I think I'm wearing an Armani t-shirt right now. No, this is Abercrombie and Fitch. Never mind. German shop is kind of running their operation. Hamza is perfect blind by YSL YEDT. EDP to me lasts around 8 to 10. Wait, what? Perfect. What are we talking about here? Lattafa fucker. Yeah. I heard that was a YSL clone. Better than all team. Wait, what are we talking about, Patrick? Better than all team? Oh, ultimate. Yeah, it's better than ultimate. For the type of fragrance that it is. So if you like ultimate, you're probably going to like Tonka better because Tonka is in that same realm. This is a different type of fragrance where it's more mature, and it has malt, and it has patchouli, and it has all these different mature notes running through them. But I would say for the type of fragrance it is my favorite in the line. Ultimate still, it's so good, but this is just a different type of fragrance. But if I had to put one, two, I mean, I'm sorry to people who absolutely are obsessed with Pure Havane. While I do like Havane a lot, don't get me wrong, I have a lot of other fragrances that are in that same category that smell very similar, like the ones I mentioned. But I would have to put Malt at number one. Number two is Ultimate for me, just mostly because my wife is obsessed with it. And that's what you need to look for, is the person that you're either dating or that you're trying to impress. If they like it, then good on you, boy. I just said good on you, boy. What the fuck am I saying? I'm losing my mind. It's 39 degrees out right now. I can see my breath. Last night it got to 32 degrees and all my plants froze. And like my pumpkin plants and stuff, they all froze. Pure Energy shot, very similar to Mugler Iceman. I haven't tried Mugler Iceman, so sounds very interesting. Black Cotton Edge. Talking about t-shirts, Harad is stellar. I do love Harad. Blasphemy. Yeah, it's $100. We're still talking about t-shirts. Leighton and Godolphin are my favorite PDMC. I don't like leather. That's why I don't like Godolphin. And from what I understand, it's leather fragrance, and I didn't even want to try it because of the leather. And no one's ever sent it to me. And my what's it called? My Nordstrom's doesn't carry it. Godolphin is underrated. A lot of people say that, so maybe I should try it at some point. To your mom's cred, he did used to play for Chelsea. Yeah. I mean, if you want to go that far, Mo. I really don't like Mohamed Salah that much because he is just he's a killer in the Premier League. No one even knows what I'm talking about, so I'm going to stop talking about soccer. Is Mugler Amen ultimate cheap fragrance, or can I wear it? It's definitely not a cheap fragrance. You can wear it going out. It's a nighttime fragrance. You can wear it during the day because, again, in the morning it's great because it has that cappuccino vibe, but I wear it all the time at night, Bruno. And so if you like sweet fragrances that have like a little bit of an aromatic backbone to it, I would 100% recommend it to you, especially because lately it's been between $40 and $50 as a discontinued fragrance. From what I understand, it's discontinued. Chris, thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate it. Keep up the great content. Thank you so much. I will try to do my best at it. That's really nice of you guys. Another $15. That's $15 4 weeks in a row. Thank you guys so much. I mean, say thank you to Chris. Not only did he's the one who also sent me Pure Havane. Chris, I don't know. Did I get it right with the decants that I sent you? I never asked. Well, I didn't find out that you got them until today, but did I get it right with the decants? Do you have any of those? Did you try any of those before? I'm hoping, because I looked through your collection and I didn't see any of the ones I sent you. So hopefully I can, I got you the right ones. If you guys don't know, he sent me the Pure Havane, and these guys, they are the Zoologist fragrance, which I'm going to go over these. My entire live next week is going to be going through these. This is a Zoologist Squid, and if you can tell, the fluid's black because it has ink in it. And then there's chipmunk, and there's koala and sloth, and I'm going to be trying those all next week during my live. So thank you so much, Chris. I always really, really appreciate you guys. Harad reminds me a lot of L'HOMME EDP Eau de Parfum. I can kind of see that, but it doesn't have the cherry, and it also doesn't have the powderiness to it. To me, Harad doesn't come off across as unisex. Most of law is a beast. Yeah, I like all soccer. I've been a huge international soccer fan since I was young. One of my dreams is to go overseas and see tour across Europe and see all the different soccer stadiums. I've already done all the hockey arenas, so that's my next one. Godolphin is a less harsh version of ombre leather. Yeah, I probably wouldn't like it because I don't like ombre leather at all. But I'd still be up to trying it. It sounds like it's very similar to Black Tie by Jamie Fragrance. They were all the ones I've never tried before. Thanks. Wait. Oh, yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. The commodity milk that I sent you, I really thought that was interesting because it has milk in it, and they sell that at Sephora as well. They just started selling all the commodities at Sephora, at mine at least. What would be a good price to buy Pure Havane? I wouldn't buy Pure Havane unless you find it for like 150 or less. Even that I think is stretching. I still think 100 or less because you can get Insurrection Too Wild for $20, which is a Pure Havane clone. And it's very, very, very similar to Pure Havane. I mean, very similar. Or you can go for the best version, according to most people, which is Xerjoff Naxos, which you can find for less that you can find Pure Havane for nowadays. Yeah, you're right. More to Tuscan leather, but not animalic. Yeah, I was thinking that in my head as well. And I compare black tie to Tuscan leather as well. Xerjoff Italica has milk, but I don't detect it. Yeah, I don't detect milk in commodity milk. There's also cheese. And the one thing that I reviewed the other day, which was really interesting, we're getting very close to the giveaway. Just for anybody who's wondering, we are doing, again, a giveaway. It's going to include a bunch of different samples. I'm going to be busy this week, so your decant of Pure Havane, whoever wins it, I'm going to try to get it out by the end of the week. But if I don't, I'll get it out by next Monday, whenever I leave. And again, this week, for anybody who's interested, I have a video for every discontinued fragrance that I picked up this month. There's a separate video for each one. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is all going to be a separate video for each discontinued fragrance that I bought. There is Pure Havane, the Blue Electrique, Polo Red Extreme, couple other ones that I got. And then at the end of the day, I'm going to do on Saturday a full video letting you guys know the better options to pick up at this point in time or the best places to find them. Yeah. I started watching I finished watching The Boys for the 6th time the other day. Season 3 is by far the best. And I really, 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 really hope they bring a certain person back. But I won't tell you who it is because I'm not going to spoil it for you, Mo. If you didn't watch it all, The Boys, they should make a fragrance called Jerk Off by Xerjoff. Yeah, that's funny. That's actually really funny. Oh my God, I didn't get what you were saying until I saw Hamzat say that. I had to reread your comment, Mo, because I'm reading the comments so quickly that now that I'm saying that, I started watching The Boys. Now, anytime I think of milk, I think of Homelander. You are fucking disgusting. that is if you guys don't know, in the bowl, ow! I just, I'm sitting in a really weird position and I just sprained something in my hip. I just torn my pancreas. No. Anyway, Homelander, who is kind of their Superman, and the show is a lot of nudity. It's not what people would expect. It's fucking amazing. It is like superheroes on crack, and the show is one of the best shows ever released, to be honest. And they were kind of building up to the big like Superman versus Darkseid type hit where Homelander versus Soldier Boy, and it did not let you down at all. But anyway, Homelander has an obsession for mommy's milk, drinking milk from either a cow or from a woman's breast. He's an adult and he likes mom's milk, and so, and now that it's funny, they call MM because his name's Mother's Milk. And now it's just like, why are they talking about milk so much? Yeah, Mo, I'm not trying to ruin it for you, but let's just say when you get to season 3, I'm not ruining anything. It's kind of just like a trailer to season 3. Soldier Boy is like, and they'll tell you about him. He's kind of like, before the Seven was the Seven, there was another team, and he was the leader. He was like the original Homelander. And so yeah, let's just I'll leave it at that. And so it's really cool. You need to watch it. Boob milk. I didn't know what to say. I kept saying mommy's milk. Mommy's milk. Boob milk. I should have just said that. I mean, way to get it across. Gotta run. Good luck with the good. Oh, Eddie, you want to do it right now? Because you never had a chance to win. Let's just do the giveaway now. Are you still gonna stay around? I'll do it right now. Because you just sent me something. If you guys don't know, Eddie, we were talking the other day about, well, I can't even freaking think of the name of it right now, but why can't I think of the name of the fragrance he's sending me? I honestly have no idea. Oh, Lou Dissy. So Lou Dissy, I don't like many of their fragrances, but there was one Noir Ombre that I was actually very interested in because it's not florally like the other ones I've tried. And so he saw me talking about that and he said that he would send me a decant of it. And so he sent me a decant. It should be here in the next couple days. And so that's why I feel bad. He just left the live and now we're going to do the giveaway and he's not here no more. Doesn't even get a chance to win it. Hero Gasm rocks. Yeah. Eddie's that dope. Yeah, I know. Noir Ombre right now is on Fragrance Buy for $97, but it was only there for a very short period of time. I think it's gone now. I'm not 100% sure. You know what? Let's just do the giveaway. I don't even give a shit no more. I got through all my fragrances. I got to run soon, like run on the treadmill, so it's too cold to run outside. So I'm going to just do the giveaway, go running, watch some Game of Thrones. Maybe I'll put on season 1 of The Boys now that I've been talking about it. Anyway, so if you want to be entered into the giveaway, yeah, see, Patrick, I'm not a fan of Ludicia either. It's way too floral, but Noir Ombre is kind of like from what I've read. Here, let me read the notes to you guys before I do the giveaway. Noir Ombre. Ambre. S.E. Miyake. Okay, so it has a 4.5 out of 10. Or 4.5 out of 5, sorry. It's an ambery, warm, spicy, vanilla, woody leather fragrance. So you get leather, you get amber, you get warm, you get spicy, you get vanilla. There's no florals in it. So I'm very interested to try this. I also just got sent, to be honest with you, I forgot. Chris, thank you so much. I also just tried out Mason Francis Kirchon. What is it? Jesus, Chris, are you still in the chat? I don't have any of my fragrances around me right now. It's Grand Soir by, I think it's MFK. He sent that to me, and it's an ambery vanilla fragrance, and it's probably the best amber fragrance I have ever tried. It is. I sprayed it on last night, and I forgot to tell you, Chris. Fantastic. It is the first time I wore it since you sent it to me because I've been trying to wear through everything. And Grand Soir is amazing. It is very similar to the amber that you get if you guys have ever tried Luminous Night by Dolce and Gabbana. It is a lot more naturalistic and it is a better amber, but it smells, as far as the amber is concerned, very similar to the amber in that. It has like a lavender and vanilla going on. It is very simplistic, but it's absolutely amazing. So thank you, Chris. All right, let's get into. If I win, I'll help a brother out. If I win, I'll give it to Eddie. All right. If you want to be entered into the giveaway, I am giving away Pure Havane decant, not the bottle. I will send it out within the next week or so. So just letting you know. And nobody comment right now unless you are commenting I'm in. All you have to say is I'm in to be entered. And then I'll write your name down. Okay, we got Brian. Did I grab a fucking pen? That doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Thank God. Brian. Jonky Kong. Chris. Newt. Luke. Crimson. Newt. Oh, I already said Newt. J Ninja. Sun Devil. Patrick. Random Luke. So I'm going to make the other one Luke G. Hacky. Mo. Jeremy. Where am I? Daniel. Hamzat. Gabriel Ortiz. Or I'll just put Gabriel. And there's two Daniels, so I'm going to put you as 88. So if Daniel 88, if you win, you're under 88. Daniel Durand, if you're under Daniel. Luke Gonzalez, you're under Luke G. And Random Luke, you are under Luke. I don't want to write the full names out. It's too much of a hassle. Okay. Give me a second. Play with yourselves. I don't give a shit. I'm just going to rip these up for a second because I wasn't set up today. And I don't have my other shit. All right. All right, this wasn't ripped up very pretty, so some of them are going to be cut off a little bit, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. Let's just put it in my hands. Oh, Jesus. And the one that I caught in my hand, Luke G. Congratulations. Which one is that? Is that the... Which one did I say? Was that... Hold on. Luke Gonzalez. You are the winner of the Pure Havane. Congratulations. Oh, Jesus Christ. Excuse my language. If anybody is a Christian out there, I apologize. But I need to have a better setup for this time, next time. Jesus. But anyway, RXL just started his own live and he said clout chasing. Anyway, Luke Gonzalez, you're welcome. So Luke, in order to be to win the giveaway, you just have to, I prefer Instagram message. If you have Instagram, just IG message me your address. If you don't, my email is in the description of every video that I ever post. It's FragranceDoud@gmail.com, DOUD. Just email me your address, whatever you feel is easier for you, that's fine. Again, I will get it out as quickly as possible. It might not be this week, though, because I have a lot of shit going on. But with that said, I have to start running because my wife has to get to bed in like 2 hours, so I got to get... Hey, my buddy, Adam. What's up, bud? One of my friends, Adam, is actually in the chat watching me right now. One of my best friends growing up, lives pretty close to me, actually. But Adam, if you're watching still, it's my man cave that I was trying to get you and Tommy to come over to watch the game. And then I have my bar over there that I'm going to be putting the kegs into, that I wanted you to come over and watch the games with me in here. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me again. Thank you to Newt and to Chris. Again, say thank you to Chris for this and for the donations from Newt and Chris. I really appreciate you guys. I will have my live stream again this week. Look out for all the discontinued videos. Outside of that, I probably won't be doing any videos the following week because I will be up at Seven Springs. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate. Wait, I'll email you. Wait, let me see. I'll email you. We emailed back and forth before from the Jasada samples. Oh, you were the one who sent me the Jasada samples. Sorry, Luke. I so many people that email me that are in the chats and stuff. I do remember your name and all that stuff. It's just I get them confused, so I apologize. He was the one who sent me the Jasada Ambassador and the Ambassador Intense in Uomo that we did 2 weeks ago. So thank you guys so much. Again, I'll be back in about next Sunday before I leave. So I really appreciate you guys for joining me, for the donations, for all of the support. We were at 1,500 subscribers a week ago. We're already at 1,650. So we're jumping up there real quick. So thank you guys so much. Make sure you go watch my videos. I honestly don't care if you do or not, but whatever. I'll see you guys. Look out for my videos coming on Tuesday. So thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Have a great week. Peace out.